Okay. Well.
टेकून बसा ना. तुमचं डोकं आहे का? 2 मिनिटांनी काय फरक
Okay.
पडतो मला सांगा ना. खराब होतो व्हिडिओ.
Director
2 मिनिटांनी
Max
काय
Mother
थोडं खराब होतो.
Bhavan on behalf of the
She has promised me that she will deliver this award to Canada. So she is from Germany.
ट्रान्सलेटर. Hello friends, you are watching 17th Pune International Film Festival live on Pune Headline News. If you are new on my channel, please subscribe and click the bell button
and now
and share
I'll be
this event.
announcing the audience award for the Marathi film Dithi.
I would request Makaran Sathe sir and Abhijit Randive sir to please hand over the award to them.
Magan.
नमस्कार मित्रांनो,
Sumitra Bhave, the
पुणे
director of
हेडलाईन
the
न्यूज
film.
आपण बघत आहात. 17वा पुणे इंटरनॅशनल फिल्म फेस्टिवल या ठिकाणी चालू आहे. लाईव्ह व्हिडिओ तुम्ही बघत आहात पुणे हेडलाईन न्यूजवर, फक्त आणि फक्त पुणे हेडलाईन न्यूजवर. प्लीज क्लिक द सबस्क्राईब बटन अँड बेल बटन फॉर नेक्स्ट अपडेट. यो.
The director of the Sumitra Bhave for you guys. धन्यवाद. व्यासपीठावर उपस्थित सर्व मान्यवरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपापल्या जागांवर जाऊन बसा. धन्यवाद. So now let's move on to the part we all have been waiting for, that everybody is excited about. We are going to start with the awards ceremony, and we are going to start with the fifth award ceremony right now. Next, can we please call upon stage the jury for world competition? I'll call out their names. Can we please have you on the stage? Daniela Ciancio from Italy. Shabnam Gholikhani from Iran. And our chairman Kamlesh Pandey from India. Prasanna Vithanage from Sri Lanka. And Krista Holmgren from Sweden. Jabbar sir, may I please request you to felicitate our jury members, please. That's Mr. Kamlesh Pandey. from Sweden. I think they deserve a louder greater applause, guys, because they've done the toughest job. I think to judge a movie with all the content and the variations we've had. Thank you so much for doing that.
आणि आता ज्या 14 फिल्म्स यांनी जज केल्या वर्ल्ड कॉम्पिटिशनच्या त्यावरची एक ध्वनिचित्रफीत आता आपण पाहणार आहोत जी आपण ओपनिंग सेरेमनीलाही पाहिली आणि आता एक उजळणी म्हणून आपण ती पाहणार आहोत आणि नंतर वळणार आहोत अवॉर्ड्सकडे.
So we are going
Can we have the AV please?
going to have a short video for the world cinema movies that were there.
Ed ecco a voi Elia, l'ultimo abitante di Provvidenza.
再往前走了，危险！
А что здесь у нас происходит?
Что здесь у нас происходит?
Что там происходит?
Война, блядь, у нас происходит.
Cette manche, c'est parce qu'il me manque. Por primera vez en nuestra vida juntos ha sido tan cariñoso. Y por primera vez desde que puse mis ojos sobre ti, he comenzado a pensar en mí. Oh. Może się obudzić jutro, może się nie było słyszane.
Warszawa 2030. Witamy w przyszłości.
Как ты думаешь, сколько радиации может выдержать одно тело?
So these are the films these people have seen. You must be surprised why the women are left. It's a surprise for them also. Normally we don't just felicitate our beautiful women from coming from international world like this. But they've agreed to something, which is something very unusual, which normally Pune women don't see. We'll show you that.
Now, Chabasa will facilitate both the ladies.
I'm very happy that you accept this and that they have already decided among themselves that Shabdan says it will go to her husband, very handsome Iranian guy. And Daniela says it will go to, she said, my son. My son is handsome and is going to match. So thank you very much for accepting. Thank you. Kamlesh, now you have to take hold of it.
Well, before we begin the announcement for the winners, just a few words on behalf of the jury. First of all, we were all honored, very honored to be invited to be the jury of the 17th Pune International Film Festival. We loved it, we enjoyed it, we had fun. Of course, we worked very hard, late nights often, and so on and so forth. But the hospitality was incredible, it was the best. The volunteers, I must thank them. They were unbelievable. I don't know how much to thank them for their, their services. But best of all, I would like to thank the Pune audience. I was literally shocked and thrilled both at the same time. That on weekdays, on a working day, every screening was house full by boys and girls. And their excitement, their appreciation, and their love for cinema, I think is a big news and a great news for Indian cinema. These are the boys and girls who have been watching this International Film Festival are going to go ahead, make their own movies, write their own movies, direct them, make them. So yes, we can be now, rest assured. We are the senior film people from Indian cinema, so we can relax and rest assured, yes, now cinema is going to be in good hands because they are growing on the best of the cinema from the world. So yes, a big applause for the Pune audience who may not be here, but please be here. Now we will begin with the award ceremony with the kind permission of Jabbar Patel and announce. Or are you going to announce it?
No, you're going to announce, but we are first going to give the Human Spirit Award.
Okay. I will just begin with. See, we will begin with the Human Spirit Award, and I would like to invite my jury member Prasanna and Daniel to make the announcement. Please come ahead.
And can we please have Mr. Sunil Rai, the Vice Chancellor of MIT ADTU on stage, please.
Actually, jury is very proud to present this award. One reason is this year Pune International Film Festival theme was In Search of Truth, and we believe truth and human spirit goes hand in hand. They cannot be separated, like the PIF logo. It's like this. So, let's go for the citation. Yes. For a poetic depiction of an universal truth that the human way ahead is to accept personal losses and the pain of the past to move forward and build a better world. The Pune International Film Festival 2009 Human Spirit Award goes to My Own Good, directed by Pippo Mezzapesa and movably performed by Sergio Rubini as Elia. My Own Good is an homecoming for the spirit of mankind.
Thank you, thank you. For my English, but
That is for the Human Spirit Award, guys.
and again, sorry for my English, I'm very surprised and happy, and I want to thank to director, to selector, to the jurors. And this is a little film made with sacrifice and love. A little film that speaks about love for our country and for a person even after death. Thank you, Pune Film Festival.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and heartiest congratulations.
Before I invite my team members to announce the next award, which is for the Best Director, just a few more words about the jury's suggestions. We felt that perhaps the Pune International Film Festival can get better and better if, for example, you include award for the best performances, because there are many films categories which could not make the list, but they were full of amazing performances, male and female and all kinds. So yes, one would sort of suggest that maybe the next time or whenever is possible, award for best performances, male, female, supporting, whatever, if you can include it, that'll be nice. And then, of course, the technical awards, I think is very, very important. For example, let's the best screenplay. I mean, how can you make a good film without a good screenplay? So yes, the screenplay, music, editing, costume, all technical awards. I think if possible, Pune International Film Festival should include the technical awards as well. And I'm sure it will become better and better. Just one small, it's not a kind of, for example, let's say, we expected that Iran will be represented with a much better film, because we know about Iranian cinema and what great films they have been making in the past. So yes, I think that is not that I'm giving any direction to the selection committee, but it is just our observation that yes, perhaps Iran could have been represented by a better film. Now to the next award for the best director, I would like to invite our team member Shabnam and Chris. Please come and announce the award.
There is a film that illuminates how, in a world divided in languages, human commission, love and sensitivity can build bridges and ignite hope in times. And how one man's personal story can become a universal truth for all.
Yes, the Pune International Film Festival 2019 award for the best director goes to Rodrigo and Sebastian Barriso, a translator.
Again, I would like to call upon stage Heidi Wetzkupak to take the award on their behalf. Heidi, can we have you on stage? And Heidi is the director of the Max Muller Bauer Codes Institute.
Getting children to perform in a film has never been easy, but the directors, who happen to be brothers, are handling the children with warmth, sensitivity, and unique understanding of child psychology to achieve moving performance.
Ma'am, please be on the stage. We just have a letter from the Consul General of Canada. Because the director of the film couldn't come here, we do have a letter from the Consul General. And it says, "Good evening, everyone. First, let me apologize for not being with you tonight. I know that the International Film Festival is a great opportunity to showcase Canada's talent in cinema. I am very pleased to hear that the Canadian movie Un Traductor, a translator, was recognized in the World Competition section of the festival. I would like to take a moment to celebrate this award and congratulate both the directors Rodrigo Barriuso and Sebastian Barriuso and the producers Lindsay Gosling and Sebastian Barriuso. I would like to thank the organizers of the 17th edition of the Pune International Film Festival, the Pune Film Foundation, and the government of Maharashtra for the support of high-quality cinema. All the best and my congratulations to everyone for a successful 17th edition.
Farhani, and as Bahar, and Emmanuel Ercot as Matilda.
End of the citation. We feel Girls of the Sun ultimately is not just the story of a few brave courageous women, but the story of Mother Planet Earth looking for her son, the human race, and its future held hostage by extremists. So this film goes beyond a mere story to become a universal story. Thank you.
That's Adele from the director of Alliance Fracas, who's accepting the reward on their behalf.
Can we get a good photo? Thank you so much. I request the jury to please get back to their seats. Thank you so much. Jabbar sir, I please request you to please tell something about the Prabhat Best Award. Why is it Prabhat? Yes. Thank you. Now we have the PIF Special Award. I'm so sorry. We have the PIF Special Award, the Best FTII Direction Student, and I request Jabbar sir to please present the award. Yeah.
You know that one of our Polish jury, Polish competitor who won the award for the best direction, 5 lakhs award, she said that keep the money in the bank and give it to the first ranking student from FTII. So this time, this year, and that was a gesture from a Polish director, and she just donated the money of the award to PIF to give award to the FTI first ranking final year student. This year this award goes to Sanskriti Chattopadhyay, student of final year of film direction. Sheran, Sanskriti? Oh, she's there. A future great filmmaker is coming on the stage. Sanskriti, it gives you great boost. Okay? Please come.
Pune International Film Festival Special Award Prize, that is for the best student.
Thank you, Patel sir, and thank you to the Polish filmmaker Maria ma'am who chose to give us this award. This means a lot as we are just beginning our years to go forward. And I would like to thank FTII, our director and my department, and thank you all.
Thank you. That's Sanskriti for you guys, and we would also probably applaud for Maria, who's done this noble cause of keeping the funds so that we can felicitate such students who do bright in their careers.
Now, can we please have on stage the jury for Marathi competition? I'll take the names. Mr. B. Lenin. Mr. B. Lenin from India. Thorsten Schut from Germany. And Joseph Israel Laban from Philippines. मी जब्बार सरांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपल्या मराठी ज्युरीचे तर त्यांचा सत्कार करावा.
I should surely say that all the three men look really handsome, don't they? Can we hear it for the jury, guys? That's the Marathi jury. The toughest job. आता आपण आपल्या मराठी फिल्म्स ज्या कॉम्पिटिशनमध्ये होते त्यांचा एक छोटासा व्हिडिओ प्ले करू. वी वुड बी प्लेइंग द व्हिडिओ दॅट फॉर द मूवीज दॅट पार्टिसिपेटेड इन द कॉम्पिटिशन. कॅन वी हॅव द AV प्लीज?
कोणी येतो तू दे तू दे
याला हवेत पैसे बाळ्या तूच देतो. प्रसन्नजी माझ्यासोबत आहे. आम्ही निघालोय. पैसे तयार कर.
हमाली बिमाली बंद आजपासून अख्खा मार्केट आता आपलाय. तुझं पटेवरचं माझं बाप जातीची शेती कोण कमावलेलं आता मरेपर्यंत पाठवून मिळवणार एखाद्या दागिन्यासाठी.
गुलामाला गुलामीची जाणीव करून द्या म्हणजे तो बंड करून उठेल.
Hello and good evening, everybody. I'm very pleased here to stand here as the chairman of my dear Marathi jury that is with me on stage, Mr. B. Lenin and Joseph Laban. First of all, let me thank you, Jabbar, and also dear festival committee, and also dear staff and dear assistants for taking so great care of us and for making it possible to be here. I also would like personally to thank Heidi Wetz-Kubach from the Max Müller-Bavaran for making it possible that I am here. So thank you so much, Heidi, for that. Well, as you might have guessed, we had a fantastic time here. We had a very intense time here. And I have to say that the festival and its films really thrilled us. We saw films of great quality, of great diversity. We saw films that were challenging, that were demanding, and they were also of a very high technical standard. Thank you very much for that.
Wow, I think that's a great appreciation for all the Marathi films that we had.
Is there more to come?
Just a second, can we please call on stage the chairman of Akhil Bharatiya Marathi Chitrapat Mahamandal, Meghraj Raje Bhosle, please.
Thank you for that. Before go to actually, where are the envelopes? You know, we have these nice little silver envelopes here, but inside is like true gold. But before we're going to open them for you, I would like to mention two things on behalf of the jury. One is a wish to the committee for the future that we in the future would highly recommend for the Marathi competition to award also the creative editing, to maybe come up with an award for best film score soundtrack. That would be really, really appreciated. And also, what was the third one actually? Music. So music editing. And how can I forget, look, how can I forget the third one? So we had editing, we had Best Song Soundtrack. I myself am a documentarist, and this is what I actually would wish for, an award for documentary filmmaking. There's another thing. It's rather an observation that we made, and it's in a way a call to all of you, to all of you film lovers, to all of you filmmakers especially. We, while watching the films, we would have wished for more presence of women in leading positions. And I'm not talking only about acting, I'm talking about production, about directing in all the key positions. So for the future, for the next selection, we really would like to see a bigger presence of all of you. That would be very nice. Yeah, I don't have my glasses, I can't see it anyway. So
sure you'll read the right names.
But I guess, you know, Joseph, you have better eyes than I do. So you just tell me. I think what do I see here? Is it the first photography?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. I have my glasses somewhere. But I asked our assistants to print out everything in a 16 font so I can read it. We're going to do it a little bit the other way around. I would like to call on stage first the award winner, and then we would like to read a little citation why we felt that this category is deserving this award. So, for Best Cinematography, I would like to welcome on stage Dhananjay Kulkarni for his cinematography in Ditti.
For Best Cinematography.
Why we chose this wistful. Lost his son with great respect and devotion. In the course of the film, the morning, despite his despair, slowly finds life. If there is a visual language for life in transit, for endurance and bearing, you can find it in Kulkarni's work. The images are almost meditative. They take their time, they go against the grain and slowly but surely unfold the silent beauty of this story with an intensity that is deeply uplifting and healing. Please watch the film. So I was told that the next category is the screenplay. Yeah. Screenplay will be presented to you by Bilal. Thank you.
Very seriously. तो मैं बोलेगा नमस्कार. So 1, 2, 3. No, I couldn't hear. Namaskar. Namaskar. Vanakkam in Tamil. Vanakkam. Vanakkam. Thank you very much. And screenplay. Maybe screenplay, best screenplay writer. Maybe Lenin. Sorry. Because I love to get my screenplay award somewhere next year in the whatever Pune Film Festival. Because screenplay is main. Even the writer, they writes the screenplay. My dad used to say, what play you are seeing on the screen, that is called screenplay, which is made in editing room, I think so. Almost all the films in Indian films. And this best screenplay goes to Saurabh Bhave and Sandeep Mori. Film ka naam Chupan. 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 Chuman. 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 ठीक है चुमान चुमान तो हिंदी में लिखना तो इजी है तो इंग्लिश में लिखा है कि मैं हिंदी भी पढ़ सकता हूँ मैं भी चेन्नई पे से हूँ फिर भी हिंदी पढ़ सकता हूँ चुमान ठीक है चुमान so citation I think who is the director and who is the screenplay writer so you are the director producer okay so citation is for effectively telling the deceptively simple coming of age that escalates organically into a complex and textured portrait of contemporary Marathi society as told from the perspective of the two young teenage boys forced to embark in a life of petty crime. The best screenplay about goes to these people. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Anticipating who the winner is. So, without further ado, the citation first. For her powerful yet quiet portrayal that evokes the steadfast inner strength of an adoptive mother struggling to keep her family together while caring for a stubborn and curious young son amidst the complex realities of a small rural Marathi community. The award for Best Actress goes to Devika Daftata from the film. The actress gets 25,000. Congratulations.
अखिल भारतीय मराठी चित्रपट महामंडळ बेस्ट ऍक्ट्रेस देविका दफ्तरदार गाईज आणि पिक्चर नाद
Yes, it's me again, and I think we're going to continue now with the award for the best male acting. And let's have some more envelopes here. Ta -ta -ta -ta. There it is. Silence, please. The award for Best Male Actor this year goes to Swanan Kikere in Sugar. difficult to see you live. Prasanna, a mentally handicapped villager, falls victim to an SMS scam of two juvenile delinquents. Swanand Kikere's screen incarnation of Prasanna is full of surprises. A daring challenge with lots of man traps that he masters with distinction. Not only in his incarnation of this lost soul, not only is his incarnation of this lost soul full of love and respect for the meek, Kikera also understands to oscillate between the manifold moods of this main character. Be it witty, desperate, charming, or full of anger, it is the complexity of this role that contributes greatly to the unexpected nature of Chumbak, the lottery.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Akhil Bharatiya Marathi Chitrapat Mahamandal Best Actor goes to Swanand Kirkire. Can we have a huge round of applause for the movie Chumbak? We also know him and love him as a poet, writer, as well as an actor.
Hello, Pune. It's a great honor because I never thought in my wildest dreams that I'll get an award for acting. Because I am a writer, for those who don't know. And I really want to thank here my director Sandeep Modi, my producer Narendra Kumar, my co-actors Sahil and Sangram, both of them are sitting there, and also now is Sarvani. Yes, and all of them, and little Kyra, and also who trusted in me, and मेरा हाथ पकड़ के they held my hand and they made me walk through this difficult role which Prasanna took. Thank you so much. This means a lot. This means a lot. Pune, Piff, thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Devika, I'm a big fan of yours.
So now, we're getting close to the end. Two more categories to be awarded, and we come to Best Director. Any guesses? Okay. So,
any guesses, ladies and gentlemen?
So, in order to not torture anymore with waiting for this, I ask again my colleague Joseph to the microphone.
Thank you, Darcy. This is the second to the last word. Alright, so, sorry, he's really tall, so I need to adjust the microphone to my level. Okay, here we go. For uncompromisingly crafting a powerfully moving film that gracefully contemplates the elaborate interplay of faith, loss, and the transient nature of life, while dealing with the realities and minutiae of daily life in a monsoon-ravaged Marathi community, and for its effective use of editing and music that reflects the spiritualism and contemplative nature of Marathi cinema. The Best Director Award goes to Sumitra Babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Akhil Bharatiya Marathi Chitrapat Mahamandal for the Best
director goes to Sumitra Bhave for DP.
Well, thank you very much. If so unexpected and what a joy it is that the whole audience liked the film. But this film would not have been possible without Dr. Mohan Akash's help as a producer. So I'm very grateful to him and the whole of my team. They made me the director. Thank you.
So the tension is rising. We're coming now to the final category of Best Marathi Film that is awarded with 5 lakhs. Do I say it right? Yeah. Yes. And the award for this year's Best Film goes to Sandeep Moody's Chumbak. Just let's hear for the citation and then we're all going to celebrate.
Yes.
Sandeep Moody's Chumbak puts at test the integrity of 2 street-smart friends who, out of necessity, ripped off an autistic villager that has stranded in the city. What follows is an emotional roller coaster that keeps the audience on its toes up to the very last minute. From the ensemble of actors that, by the way, have great potential to become serial heroes, to the plots, the locations, the set design and dialogues, Moody masters everything with great sovereignty and without losing focus on the characters' inner journeys. The way he orchestrates the character of the mentally ill Prasanna is full of finesse and sentiment. From the very beginning, the film comes right to the point and from there keeps the speed with a panache that is breathtaking. Sandeep Moody's Chumbak is a warm-hearted, charming and compelling film with a great sense of realism, full of humor and love for his characters.
Guys, this is the government of Maharashtra Sant Tukaram Best International Marathi Film. It goes to Chumbak.
and crew of Chumbak, guys, the best Marathi movie. I would request the cast and crew.
Uh, Thank you so much. This is the most prestigious award we and चुंबक च्या मागे तुम्ही असे उभे राहिलात त्यामुळे थँक्यू सो मच या अवॉर्डसाठी. नरेन कुमार यांचा हा अवॉर्ड आहे. यांनी चुंबकचं स्वप्न सगळ्यात आधी पाहिलं आणि त्याच्यानंतर संदीप मोदी, सौरभ भावे या तिघांनी मिळून हे चुंबकचं स्वप्न साकार केलं. आणि नरेन
So it's a thrilling, absolutely thrilling award. Chumbak getting the best film award at TIFF is like a dream come true for us, all of us. Whoever has seen Chumbak, they will understand that in Chumbak we spoke about humanity versus greed. We wanted to inspire people and tell them that you choose humanity versus greed when you face these two things in life. And we are missing Sandeep Modi and Saurabh Bhave here today, and we made this film with a lot of love and lot of passion, and this was never a commercial proposition for us. It was all it was just a dream which we wanted to make and bring it to people. I'd like to add that I'd like to thank Akshay Kumar. Akshay sir, thank you very much for loving our film and endorsing this film and giving your name as the presenter. He has given his name for the first ever time in his 28 years of career. This is the first Marathi film where he's given his name to the presenter and supported this movie. We'd like to thank the jury member and the entire PIF team. Thank you very much, sir. We feel honored, we feel grateful, and we would like to continue telling these kind of inspiring stories in future as well. Thank you so very much.
I would request the team to stay on stage. Along with them, I would request all the Marathi film awardees to come up on the stage. I think we need to have a picture together. Yes, can we have all the awardees on the stage?
Well, before they occupy the stage, make me say something about the jury. It's a very difficult task, the jury. And it's okay for world cinema because they've seen different countries in Europe and Asia, everywhere in America. But here to see the Marathi version, and that also not the Indian, normally they watch full of song and dance, but here the language which gives a lot of rural flavor, everything. I think I really admire the kind of, it's so immaculate and
So friends, this is Marathi Feature Films Award, and
as you suggested,
before World Cinema
think of going
Award
to
ceremony,
awards also.
I would like to
About Leni, I'll tell you one thing.
tell you the result of World Cinema Feature Film Award.
Lenin, I'll
That
tell you
is
one
in
thing.
my hand.
He was talking something here, but I'll tell
Okay,
you
so
something
this is World Cinema Feature
Though
Film
he's from
Award.
Tamil,
The jury headed by Kamlesh Pandey and members Prasanna Vittanjas, Kristen Helmroth, Daniela Sensio and
all the way to your
Shabnam
Pune.
Golikhani have announced the award after watching 14 world competition feature films named Slave, The Raid, Follows Earth, The Translator, The Man with the Man, My Own God. Too much info for my head, From Where We Have Fallen, Domestic Girls of the Sun, Our Time, Donbass, Poisonous Roses, Ima Yo. Government of Maharashtra Prabhat Best International Film is awarded to the French Kurdish film Girls of the Sun, Les Fils du Soleil, directed by Eva Hossain and produced by Dida Domeheri, and the prize money of 10 lakh is shared between the director 50% and the producer 50% equally. Government of
There have been so many people
Maharashtra.
associated with the Pune International Film Festival. I would now like to call up on stage Mr. Ravi
Prabhat,
Gupta, who would help
Best
us with the vote of
International
thanks.
Film Director Award is given to Rodrigo Barroso
You must
and
really admire our international
Sebastian
jury, they're
Barroso
putting their
for the
words and different
Canadian Cuban
languages,
film,
German,
a
Italian, trying to
translator,
put
and
English and putting that
traductor,
over the
and the
cinematic
director
language.
get
And
the
that's
total
a
5
big
lakh.
task, but you do it. And they all really enjoy the German English, Iranian English, Philippine English, Italian English, everything. Thank you. And Indian English. By Kamlesh.
MIT SFT Human Spirit Award. MIT SFT Human Spirit Award is given
I
to
think
Pippo
the issue of
Mezzapesa, the Italian
people
director
being
of the film
who's part
My
of the
Own
people
God.
and the
My Own
excitement that he
God.
showed and the passion
Mel
with which she
Beno
held that
Milo,
award,
and the director
that
gets
encapsulates and captures the real
1000
spirit
US
of
dollar.
this. And I'm so happy that we
Citations.
had
Government of
a
Maharashtra
big
Prabhat
colorful
Best
days
International
on this
Film
festival.
Girls
Thank
of
you
the
all for
Sun.
participating.
Government of Maharashtra Prabhat
There's a
Best
whole
is
list of
Best
people stepping in to
International
thank. I
Film
think Jabbar
Director, a
and
translator.
Sinchi have already thanked, we've already felicitated, so I will not repeat
MIT
all that.
Safety Human Spirit
I
Award
would just say
goes to
that I do look
Pippo
forward to
Pesa, the director of My Own Good.
participating, and may the tribe grow. May fifth,
And
18th edition be even better. And I
then the
definitely
Audience Award for
do
Marathi
thank
film,
you
the Audience
for
Award
the
went
efforts,
to
all the
director
suggestions
Sumitra
that you have
Bhave
made.
of the
Definitely
film
we'll keep those in
Didhi.
mind and see how we can
For Word Cinema, the
incorporate
Audience Award
more
went
things
to the
for you all of
directors
them. Thank
Rodrigo
you once again, and
Barroso
I'll
and
not hold you all for the
Sebastian
screening of the
Barroso for the
award-winning film
Canadian Cuban
that
film
we do
A
so well.
Translator.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And please now, as we are coming to the end and opening, now the final film which won the award.
If you
Now
are
you
not
will have
subscribed the
your
channel,
theme of the
please
film
subscribe
which you like.
this channel for
What goes
latest
to
update. Subscribe,
Aditi,
click the bell button and
give it to
share the
Aditi,
videos.
Vishal and all
Thank
team of
you.
her. All young girls and volunteers, they work very hard last 6 months, the selection committee, they work very hard on it. And all my governing council and everybody, the trustees, all people. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, people. Now we are going towards the closing film of the festival, which is Girls of the Sun. Thank you so much. Thank you.
गर्दी नहीं हुई अगले साल सलमान को सब सामान है हाँ? अगले साल सलमान को लेके सब गर्दी
The film will start in the next 15 minutes at 7 o'clock sharp.
All are
Request all to please vacate the auditorium. Thank you so much.
हाँ